Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Guild of Dungeoneering. So, I have expanded a lot in the guild. I don't think I want this final level of items. These are just kind of a bunch of melee items. What I think I'd rather do, even though it's probably best to get these, is I'd rather just show off some other classes. So we're going to get the Mathematician, which is very, very weird, and the Troubadour, I think. The Most Holy Grail is what I played with the first time through. The most, and it was okay, but it was very strong, kind of boring though, so I'll not show that one unless I end up getting enough money to do everything. Can't remember how much of this game is left. Let's go ahead and try to destroy this masterpiece. Okay, we just need to get here. Of course, there's going to be a fight there. It's not just a random place to get it to. Alright, there's a couple of chests. Obviously, it's nice to get those if you can. This is not going to enable me to get to either one. Cartographer, I don't particularly fancy my chances. Oh god, that was terrible. Oh, that was terrible. This thing I forgot has the leader ability. So I just gave it 2 extra health. So this is tricky. Luckily it has the brittle ability, which kind of plays into my strategy, but the thing is, with my starting deck, I don't actually have like that much damage. Let's try to get my whole deck in my hand so I can block all of his stuff. Okay, if I do... Actually, this is a waste. If I do this... Okay, now I have my whole deck in my hand, but he's got unblockable stuff, which is obviously a problem. I really just need to get him down if I can. Okay, so we're gonna block this. Shoot, 2 health is just not enough. Card Storm is now lethal, but I need him to play a card that isn't going to kill me. Let's see, he's got 6, 8. Card Storm only deals 6 damage. Crap. I think this is really like my best hope. I'm not sure I can win this. I don't think he has any card that won't kill me. And he's got that that 2 damage unblockable card in there somewhere. Alright. So he's gonna thrash. There's the lunge, so I can stop one of the damage, but not the other. I can't do anything about that. Yep, there is no card that he has in his deck that I can play Card Storm against, except for this. Oh, that's right. Unfortunately, this leaves him with 1 health. He's got 7, I'm going to deal 6. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. There's only one hope. If I get to keep my flick... Why did I win? I thought I only dealt 6 damage. I don't understand why I won that. Okay, hang on. Not that I'm complaining. He had 5 health, healed for 2, and up to 7. Oh, right, he's brittle! Oh my god, I forgot about that! Oh, I totally forgot he was brittle. Well, that wins it. Because I did throw away the flick, so had he not been brittle, I would have lost. Arcane 1, Fire 1, Arcane 1, Growth 1. I think the growth is better. The 2 magic damage versus the 1 magic 1 heal is, I think, better. The fire series I just don't like very much for this particular character. Okay, we got nothing here. No way to expand into those places. Know that there is a time limit, but because this thing is quite close, it's not too hard to satisfy that time limit. Okay, gotta remember, he's brittle, he's brittle, he's brittle. That's a big deal. Okay, here focus is just strictly better than this, so we'll do the focus to counteract some of the damage and get my hand size up there. Do I want to take more damage and get more cards? I think so. Let's do this one to reduce how much damage I take. So it dealt 2 damage because of focus, and now Card Storm should kill him. Okay, that was way easier than last time. I really shouldn't have fought a digger in this square. Motherbound Tome. Alright, I get more Arcane. This gives me a bunch of Swift. I think we'll just take the Arcane, try to get up to Cerebrate. Good times, come on. Okay, can I fight a level 2? Spider Drill is a tough one with that Bulwark, but we're going to do it. And let's... Oh, I should have actually put it here. That was a mistake. I could have walked up to this space in 1 turn, so that would have given me an extra turn, which might end up mattering if I end up being a turn short of like being able to get to both chests. That could affect the outcome of this mission. Alright, this is nice. So I don't take any damage, or I don't do any damage because of Bulwark, but I don't take any damage either, and that seems fine. So we're going to focus up. I could have blocked the pummel. but I feel like I want to get my hand size going. Let's actually do this, so I take 2 more cards, and still I'm at a high enough health total that it's not too bad. Alright, unfortunately I don't have my blocking card. So, card storm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no, not enough. We're gonna just shoot him. I'm at 4 health, which is an important amount of health. Usually enemies cannot deal 4 damage at once. Card storm is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll do, pig. That'll do. And I'm down to 1 health, which is a little scary, but it's a good thing I have the health that I have. Okay, we got the Tattered Mail, which adds some more blocking, which I don't mind, and the health is really good. This thing, unfortunately, does not have any arcane. We're going to take the health. I'd rather have the health and some crappy cards than the fire and then nothing and some crappy cards. Okay, so I could have already been here and going into this to take the chest. Instead, I am going up here. Now you might say, Boris, why'd you put this down? You have enough time that you could have waited for the piece that will go here so you can get the other chest. But honestly, I just don't care that much. I feel like if I can win this and go up to level 4, kill this, get an item, and get a chest, I should have enough to beat the boss. Alright, do I want to just block this? I don't think so. I'll take 2 damage. I want to get the extra cards. Alright, this is kind of a crappy situation. So we'll Mind Strike to get up another card. He does heal for a health here. Beat. Alright, let's focus. I could have blocked that, but I feel like I have enough health to work with here. Alright, I got my block, so let's block most of the damage. Gotta remember this thing is brittle. It took an extra damage because of focus. Okay, so this is going to be 1, 2, 3, plus 5 is 8, 9, 10 damage. So this is actually enough to kill it. No, wait, it's blocking 1. Yeah, let's not be dumb. So we're going to just do this. It's not going to deal 6 damage to me. I get an extra card from Rules Lawyer. Okay, now we're going to card storm. Wow. Wow, chicka, wow, wow. Alright, Winged Staff. It's got a staff. You think it's going to have some Arcane, but it only has Arcane 1, and this already has Arcane 1, so they don't add. I got Growth. I don't like Growth 3. Going up to 6 and then taking damage from the enemy just doesn't really work that well. What's this? Oh, this is Arcane! Oh my god. Okay, great. I think I might actually have an extra Arcane so I could like lose 1 and still have the maximum. But now I'm not even going to fight anything at this stage. With Arcane 4 and 2 more items coming in, I am completely confident in my ability to kill whatever that is. So I got some crappy items, but that's fine. So Sluggish means blocks work twice as well. Night Owl means I probably could have actually lost one of its health, made it lose a health, but I actually have more health than it does. I'm pretty content. So we're just going to do a very boring Fire Blast here. Okay, do I win with Card Storm? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite. Let's just do an Arcane Barrage. I have enough health that I can take this pain and then kill it with Card Storm. Oh, I didn't even get to use Cerebrate. Good times. Well, that's too bad. Still, though, that was a level 2. I fought it as a level 4, so not bad. Oh my god, is this the Fez? Yes. Oh, that's so good. So it's the same as, so I think the Fez, is it just better? Yeah, it's got Arcane 2, so it's just better than the Bone Helmet that I was wearing. It's just the Bone Helmet plus Wise. Now, what's this? Oh, so I get a better version of Fire Blast, a Block, and Stupidity. That is interesting, actually. Physical damage, how likely am I to use that? The Eviscerate is a really good card, for sure. Alright, we'll take this. The blocking gives me a little bit of utility. I'm just going to put this there, although I'm not actually going to pick it up, because when you kill the final monster, you don't pick up the thing. This is brittle, so that's good. Lots of brittle stuff in this fight. And okay, we're good to go. So hopefully I don't die. If I do, then that will mean I screwed up. I should have either taken different items or fought an extra time. Now, I only have 1 less health in this thing, and it's brittle. It's got some crazy stuff, though. Either way, I'm going to take the same amount of damage. This way, I deal a damage, so I think that's better against that particular card. Okay, he's gonna have Conceal here, which is unfortunate. Oh man, that's rough. Not knowing what he's playing next is gonna suck. I could just take, no, you know, I think it's too passive to just take a damage. I'm gonna take with the full damage here, rely on my health being high enough to withstand it. This could be a total waste of time. Let's hedge my bets with this Holy Seal. Hopefully it doesn't play something unblockable, which he did, so I got nothing out of it except for a card from Rules Lawyer. Okay, so I'm going to take 3 damage from this. Can I kill him with Guard Storm? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 from Brittle. Alright, let's just do this before it gets any worse. Alright, that was a little closer than I would have liked, so I perhaps was overconfident. But we win! And we get 1,000 gold. Nice, so that's giving us a new item, plus we're halfway to the next one. So I think it is time to switch classes just to show you some other stuff. Let's grab the Math Magician. I make no promises. The Math Magician is a really, really wacky class. And he's kind of like the Cartomancer in that he's probably not the strongest class, but he's sort of, you know, fun and interesting. It's just that unlike the Cartomancer, his fun and interesting is a little bit more difficult to translate into direct power. So let me stop speaking cryptically here and just show you what Arthur the Math Magician's all about. He's only got 8 health. He's got Bisect. If your opponent has exactly double your health plus 2 to magic. The problem is if you're at half the health of your opponent, you're kind of in trouble. You're sort of fucked. So you end up having to work really hard to pull this off. Then you're fucked, and then plus 2 to magic isn't even that good. Like, if your opponent has double your health, 2 magic is not going to make a difference. So I don't like this class. Now, we look at the cards, and as you can see, there's, you know, some very interesting stuff going on here. These cards are quite strong. But then again, so are all the level 3 enemy, or all the level 3 class cards. So, I don't know. I don't find the cards to be quite strong enough, or the ability to be strong enough to justify the, no, let me put it this way. To justify the fact that he only has 8 health. So he just doesn't have enough going on here. Alright, now I might actually just die to this digger. He is brittle, but I'm not a Cartomancer anymore. If I could deal 3 damage at once with Thrash, that would do it. Unfortunately, I don't have that, so I think we'll just do this, which keeps me where I am and makes him lose 1. Okay. So this is kind of cool. So what it does is you hit the enemy, and then the stupidity goes into the deck. Unfortunately, it doesn't go to the top, so it's not the next card that they play. It's just in there somewhere. So it later gives you a benefit. Alright, and here it's nice. The stupidity ended up being shuffled up kind of close, so I get to actually use it now. Let's do this later. Let's just Mind Strike now. Go up a card. Now, what's cool about the stupidity is if the enemy uses up all of his cards, then, you know, and they reshuffle, the stupidity is going to come back. And if you give him stupidity again, you know, that can kind of be the gift that keeps on giving, so to speak. I still can't deal 3 damage. Oh, if I had done Calculate, then I would have been able to deal enough damage to trigger Brittleness. So let's actually Calculate now. I have enough health that I'm not going to die. And now with this, he should die, because it deals 2 damage plus 2 from that Calculate plus 2 from Brittle. So like he's, you know, he's fine. It's just this ability seems kind of to miss the mark. Alright, how much do I care about Tenacious? I mean, unlike the Cartomancer, I can't easily justify having Stupidity in my deck. Let's just take some health. I think that's fine. So basically, maybe I'm just not good enough, but I have this sneaking suspicion that with the Math Magician, you just need to ignore this and just try to use your cards to win. And he's got some cool stuff, like adding Stupidity and the health plus 2 bonus magic damage, but it's just, the cards don't seem good enough, and the ability just seems too useless. Alright, so I'm going to deal 2 extra damage. Let's actually do this to give him Stupidity. Now he is not quite on Fury mode. Let's deal 2 damage. Alright, let's get rid of Thrash just to be safe. And then now Mental Maths will kill him. Although that would have killed him even if he had played Thrash. So again, I apologize if I you know trash this too much. These are actually all completely basic cards, which really sucks. I think I have enough of that stuff. Let's just grab. I don't know. Let's do this. That'll let me block some thrashes. These are some pretty shitty cards. These are both basic cards. So let's see. I just need to kill this thing and I'll win. I think this is a level 3 though, is it not? So I am actually down a level. Let's take advantage right now and give it the stupidity. Alright, did I happen to get it right up at the top? So I'm going to Mind Strike. We'll save the mental maths for later. Let's just get a card up here. Alright, do I want to just repel this? I can afford the damage, so you know what? Let's do the card counting. So let's get rid of Pummel. Now he's going to deal 3 damage to me. But what I can do is I can calculate to block some of it. Only take 2, and then I've got the mental maths, which, you know, beefed up by the calculate, is going to deal enough damage to kill him quickly. Alright, so I beat an enemy that was level up. So, I don't know, maybe his cards are actually stronger than the Cartomancers. I mean, that certainly seemed fine. Though it was the first mission of an area, so who's to say. Okay, let's go back in here. Get into the Magnate's boardroom. So thematic. Okay, so here our objective is this blue room. There is, however, no time limit, and you can pick how you want to get in here. So you can cross through the mummy, or the cave troll, or the earth elemental. Now, for this guy, I can actually trigger brittle pretty easily because I've got the card calculate that gives me a 2 damage buff, which makes it more likely that I can pull off 4 damage. So those aren't actually bad. There's a chest over here, though. So, let's go that way. We're going to do the Goblin. I don't think this guy's a leader, is it? It's Tenacious and Night Owl. Alright. Tenacious is always a pain, but for him it's probably not as big of a pain as for the Cartomancer. But who are we kidding? This is definitely a pain. Ouch! That hurts. Alright, so buff or to do this. Let's actually do this. Let's give it the stupidity right away. I might need that extra time. Yeah, let's go ahead. See, do you want to gain a health or gain a card? Let's gain a health then gain a card. In fact, let's make him get rid of his best card. Alright, this looks like a pretty good plan. Alright, this is actually pretty nice. No, this is not nice, because if I do this, it's going to go down to 1 health. I really want him, or 2 health. I really want him to go down to 1 health. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Mind Strike, and then try to kill him with the Lash card. He did not play a blocking card, so I can kill him quickly, and I'm stay at 3 health. Even if he had done damage to me, I would have been at 1 health, but if he had a 3 damage card, I would have needed that swiftness. I think this is the only good card here. These are just basic cards. Although the health is nice. This is what? Arcane 2? It seems good. For him, Cerebrate also seems like a pretty good card to end up having. Okay, so we're going to fight this thing, which is Brittle. Unfortunately, I don't have anything that can connect. In fact, this doesn't help me at all, except I guess I can connect up there, but that's fine. So we'll do this. Hopefully we'll get a way to get up into this square, either by getting a Crossroads card or by getting any kind of hooking card. Alright, I gotta look for opportunities to use Brittle. Ouch. Alright, so calculate or focus. This gives less of a damage buff, but it gives a card. You know what, I think I should just do this. Let's put the stupidity in there. I do end up taking some damage. Let's do this to avoid taking any damage. I block 2 of it and I heal against the 3rd one. Against this, let's calculate. So I just take 1 damage with that. Let's focus. Now I'm getting a little down here. This is a problem. Alright. We're gonna have to go for this. That'll deal 6 damage to him. Unfortunately, it's at 3, so my Lash card isn't going to kill him. And there's just nothing I have that can stop me from dying against Mind Blast. Well, that'll do it. So there's our Math Magician. Really just not my favorite class. The cards are kind of cool, but just not quite cool enough. to justify that he pretty much does not have an ability and has only 8 health. So let's go back to the Cartomancer. I feel like, unlike the Mathemagician, the Cartomancer has an ability that justifies his low health, and his cards are very different from the Mathemagician's, but they are, I think, better. Alright, so let's do this. I'm not going to dick around with this fountain, although these are just level 1s, so yeah, I will actually dick around with it just to make sure I have the connection. I'm going to walk into it? Okay, well, that's good. So it's good that it was a good fountain, but if it had been a bad one, that would have been annoying. And, okay, should I play minor? These don't have leader. Oh, they do. But. So either I fight a level 2 as my first fight, or I fight a level 2 as my first fight, or I fight a level 1 with 9 health. And Fury. You know what? Why don't we just walk into that fountain? It's a good thing. You know, that was a mistake. If that had been a bad fountain, I would have been really screwed. I was just not paying enough attention. I should have just put the level 1 down here. It would have had only 1 bonus health, and that would have been fine. Right, the corridor connects up into that, which doesn't really help me at all. So, yeah, we're going to fight a level 2 as our first fight. Luckily, I have a good fountain, which makes up for my poor play of putting the fountain there in the first place. He's got Brittle, so I need to get him down to 6 health, and then Card Storm should kill him. Alright, so let's get the train rolling here. Alright, siphon per damage, definitely not. So I hope he doesn't get his other siphon next. Thank you. I really just needed to get my other card. Now, the rules lawyer is going to give me a card. Okay, so now I think this seems fine. Because I only have 7 cards to start with, the most I do with Card Storm is 6, plus 2 is 8. Oh, which means I actually could have killed him last turn. So, good job, Boris. Yeah. So that was actually quite a comfortable victory, thanks to Brittleness. Apparently I needn't have worried. Oh, this thing is so bad. Alright, Shimmering Cloak, Arcane 1, Fire 1, Growth 1 health. So the Growth isn't the series that I want, but it gives me health. This is the series that I want, but it doesn't give me anything really good. I'm only going to be fighting level 1s in the near future, though, so I will take that for the Arcane. If I had been fighting good stuff coming up here, I wouldn't have done that. Alright, this just gives me 1 extra card. It's strictly better than what I just picked up. I think, though, even though I'm not that jazzed about the Holy series, the health here is good. And Holy, I mean, all the series have some good stuff. So I feel like, hang on a second, let's do it like this. I feel as though, you know, going up in the Holy series is fine. I don't remember what the later cards are, but they're pretty good. So it's not as good as Cerebrate. That's my ultimate goal pretty much every time I play as the Cartomancer, but I feel like it's, I don't need to be so preferential towards the Holy stuff that I just completely ignore everything else. Okay, now this is a little scary because of the tenaciousness, so my Card Storm isn't going to kill it. Alright, we can just do nothing. Or I could Card Storm it down to 1 health. Is it 1 health? Let's see, 6 minus 1 is 5, which is 1 health. Yeah, I'm just going to Card Storm right now, and I should have something that deals a damage, and he shouldn't have anything that deals 4 health. Yeah, so we're just going to kill it. Could have been a little risky, I guess, if he had a healing card here. But in theory, you could have known what the Gelatinous Cube's deck is, and you would have known its last card was not going to stop you from killing it. Alright, this is unfortunate. I either lose these cards and get a health, gain that, or do this. So, Blade 3. This just has straight up 3 blade, lots of physical damage. Let's do that, though. It's only 1 extra card, but it's a really good one. It blocks 2 of anything. It can stop some really nasty attacks. In fact, let's just go here and fight a cave troll. Now I'm going to do something a little interesting. I'm going to put this gem back here to make sure that after I kill this cave troll, I go towards the gem instead of going up towards the monster, because sometimes they just go up towards the monster and it's pointless. Now I feel pretty confident if I win this and go to level 4 I can kill anything, but I don't want to waste the time, and I'm willing to give away, you know, 5 gold or whatever to make sure that happens. Alright, so nothing to do here, unfortunately, except this. I wish I'd had, like, a card drawing card. Ouch. Well, that's significant. Yeah, this is fine, though. So I actually end up staying where I am, but I get 2 cards, or 1 card, and I also deal a damage. I don't deal a damage to it. It takes damage to itself. Alright, Thrash. I think we're going to Holy Seal. So I take 2 damage. It takes 1. I take 1 and it takes 1, and I draw an extra card. Seems fine. Let's Mind Strike here. So it's not quite furious yet. Card Storm is 6 damage, so yep, let's just kill it. Ah, I love it when enemies are not tenacious. Now, this thing is gonna, I think that thing is gonna actually attack me. Alright, we got mail and head stuff, which is the stuff I already have. So 2 extra health, but I lose a bunch of good cards. Cerebrate, and I lose a health and some good cards. I am really just into Cerebrate. Could be wrong in that. That might be a mistake, but I feel like that card is just so ridiculous that it's worth having at pretty much any cost. Well, I don't get it in my hand. We'll focus here, which is strictly better than either of those other 2 cards. Alright, there's Maul. Let's actually just block that completely. It's the strongest card he's got. He takes the damage. Let's do this. So I take 1 damage, but I draw a card. There's Cerebrate, good times. So I actually heal a health and draw a total of 3 cards off of this. And now, I'd be shocked if Card Storm was not the kill. This is 8. It actually is the kill with 1 to spare, thanks to his own anger. Okay, actually no, it was 2 to spare because he only has 9 health to start with. So now we're level 4. Ugh. So I don't want to lose Cerebrate, although these are some great cards. Ah, hang on, I can actually keep the Cerebrate and get the Repel. Cursed Bow just doesn't help much. I don't want to be decaying, and I don't really have any physical attack. This is actually just sort of shitty. So we're just going to take some gold. I really just thought that was about as good as it was going to get. So we're going to put... Oh, so actually, he's going towards the gold anyway. So I'm just going to put a gem in the last place, too. This way, he just follows the gems. And you might think, Boris, it seems a little overcautious. I mean, once he's here, wouldn't he go there? And I'm just telling you, don't take anything for granted. Sometimes adventurers are incredibly dumb. Alright, so we finished that mission off in relatively high style. And got some gold. Not quite enough to unlock the next class, but a decent amount of gold. Let's go ahead and do 1 more mission, so hopefully we can win this, and then that probably opens up a new area and gives a really big reward, if I'm not mistaken. Death Ray in 10 turns. Okay. So we do have to kill someone here, I believe. Yeah. So I have to get all the way over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the fastest, and you're probably not going to get lucky enough to actually do that. Now this thing is a leader, so it actually has a ton of extra health from the fact that there's all these things around it. So it's actually good in this level to sort of... Oh, I can't actually do that. To go around a little bit. Can I kill a blind worm? I don't think so. So we're just going to take it slow here. I don't want to fight this guy because these 2 things at a diagonal give it extra health. Mysterious Fountain. Alright, we'll take a chance. This thing is a level 2. Hopefully I can kill it. Got a Fountain of Knowledge. That's nice. If this were bad, I would have put the coin here to fight the level 1. Although actually, maybe this would have been... No, this is better to fight. It would have had 10 health and the brittle, as opposed to this, which has 11 health and is not brittle. So yeah, this would have been better to fight, and I could have gotten rid of the bad effects of the fountain before continuing on this way. As it is, I'm not going to put an enemy on the fountain because I'd rather try my luck and get a chance to put a level 2 enemy here so I can level up before fighting the worm. And this guy is not brittle. He's furious. Let's go up 2 cards. He's not tenacious, so I don't have to worry. Ah, this is annoying. Do I want to get up my last card? Let's think about this. Card Storm is 5 damage. Alright, we're actually going to do this, because Card Storm... Oh, it doesn't kill him. He's at 6, not 5. Whoops, I should have gotten my last card. Yeah. Well, anyway, we're going to get the last card now. You shouldn't have anything that deals 4 damage. And then Card Storm kills him. Weep. Because he wasn't furious yet, so he wasn't going to deal 4 damage. Alright, Naldok. This is the one that always disappoints me, because it's not actually arcane. But these are just basic cards. So we're going to take the Gnarled Oak. Growth is a decent series. I mean, they're all decent once you get to the level 3s. I think that, you know, it's good to have a preference, but at the same time, you know, don't get so hung up on your preferences that you... Ah, that was probably sick. I should have put the corridor there, I think. But this actually is nice. This gives me 2 different ways I could try to get into that final room. I just hope I go right instead of left next time. So this has Decay, which is Not as good as Brittle, but it isn't that hard to deal 2 damage in one go. So, like, I'm just going to do this. Take a card. Deal some damage. Okay. If I do this... Let's see, if I do this, it's 6 damage. He has 7 health. So what I'm going to do is this. That's going to increase the damage of my card storm because it draws me an extra card. And it should kill him. Yeah, I have 6 damage now. Wait, I thought I would have 7 for some reason. Why did I think I'd have 7? I don't have enough to kill him. Alright, so we're going to restore then to cancel out the Venomous Bite, get an extra card. Okay, oh no, 7 because of Decay. Right, I could have killed him last turn with Card Storm because of Decay. I totally forgot about it. Right, well anyway, we win. So, now we have Fountain of Knowledge, which I think makes the monster predictable. Ugh. So I like the Arcane series, but this is just not a good trade. This, though, is a crappy card. And this gets rid of my weapon. Actually, this doesn't seem that good. I don't really value this very much. I already have a physical blocking card. I'm just going to take gold here to make sure I go in the correct direction. Oh, the Cave Troll wanders down. Am I going in the right place? Okay, so I am going the right direction. That's good. I will just take gold. I don't know where it's better for me to go. And I'm going to end up fighting a Cave Troll after this, so I should be at level 4, because the Cave Troll is going to wander and attack me. So if I don't die, I should be fine. I do have a bit of a health disadvantage here. I don't have any bonus damage here. Oh, I should have placed something to try to make it Night Owl. Whoops. Okay, I could just stay with no damage. This accomplishes the same thing. Yeah, let's just do that. Unfortunately, I don't get any cards off of this either. Oh, it's per blocked? No, I'm totally wrong. My blocks are doubly effective. So I actually blocked them both, which means I gained 2 health. Okay, that was definitely the right play. I just didn't realize I wasn't making it. That was embarrassing. Let's stop it from siphoning. I can get health. I'm actually fine on health, so let's actually go for cards. And a little bit of damage to get closer to the card storm kill. So let's do this, which gives me a card off of Rules Lawyer and keeps my health the same, and it deals a bit of damage to him. Card storm is 3, 7. This guy's at 8. Alright, blocks are twice as effective. So we're going to do this. Now this means I don't get a card off of Rules Lawyer, but I do gain a health. I will deal a damage to him and block him completely because blocks are twice as effective. Man, that Sluggish is actually pretty good for the Cardomancer. Now does Card Storm kill him? This is 7, minus 1 is 6. So that seems pretty pointless. So these get blocked. Let's just do this to get up 2 extra cards. And now I actually have my whole deck. I gotta count this though. 7, 9. Do I actually have enough cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the nose. Wow. Ka-chonk. Good old Cartomancer. Oh, that's some good stuff here. So this is good. Arcane 1, Holy 1, Arcane 2, and Wise. Definitely want the Wise. Oh, that's so good. And Arcane 2 with Wise is just so fantastic. That Fez is... It's very rare I'm not going to take the Fez. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, so we're going to do this. This cancels out the Lunge, and it gives me a card off of Rules Lawyer, which is good. Maul. I think I can just block that. I mean, I could have probably just taken the damage and gone up a card, but this deals the damage to him. Seems fine. Let's focus. So I got to remember I deal an extra damage now off of Card Storm, and I get 2 extra cards here. Okay, can I kill him with Card Storm? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He actually has 7, 8, 9. So instead, we're just going to do an Arcane Barrage. Deal a total of 2 damage, and now we're going to Card Storm. And if that doesn't kill him, then I don't know what will. Alright, so we're level 4. I just need to get up here. Alright, Winged Staff. Is this the one with Arcane? Yes, 1 Arcane. Okay, now let's just check all my options. Wow, that's so many cards. But really, most of them aren't that great. This is fine with the Holy, but gosh, I think I'm just going to do it. The other stuff was really good and gave me some good cards, but honestly, I just really think that Cerebrate is that good. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you friggin' kidding me? Why are you going back? I didn't get any gold, so I couldn't force him to go the right direction. Well, luckily I have enough of a time Actually, it's close. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns to get back there. This could have made me lose. God, that's so annoying. All right, well, anyway, let's get a card. Let's do 2 cards. Build up that card storm. Let's do Arcane Barrage, so he only gets... He doesn't actually gain any health. Oh, what the... Oh, yeah, because of focus, it dealt 4 damage, and it triggered Brittle for 6, and then he healed back 2, so he took a total of 4. Alright, can I just kill him with Card Storm? I actually am not holding Card Storm in my hand. Oh, God. Alright, well, let's do this. So now, actually, I don't even need Card Storm or Cerebrate. We'll just kill him. I am level 4 fighting a level 1, so let's not, you know, be too congratulatory here. Dead Lizard Charm. Okay, this is interesting. So I actually don't get anything out of this, because I already have the Fez. But it, yeah, means that me playing that that staff was probably a mistake. Well, anyway, even with this doing nothing, so I just have 2 cards. These are just 2 such good items that I am honestly, and I'm level 4, so I've got the extra hit points from having leveled up. I'm really confident that I can kill that thing. Should I fight another thing? I don't want to put the cave troll here because it will come and attack me. Then I don't get to explore, which is a problem. I am going to fight a genie. I'm pretty sure I can beat a genie. I'm actually going to make it here with 0 turns to spare. It's going to go to 3, go to here, go to 2, go here, go to 1, and then I make it in there on the very last move. Nymphs are tenacious. Well, we're going to heal and draw 3 extra cards. Unfortunately, I did not get my 1 blocking card, so let's just Arcane Barrage here. Alright. It's tenacious, so I need to be careful, because I can't just, like, kill it all in one blow. You know, I have enough health. Let's just see if I can just beat it down regularly. A lot of her stuff is tons of damage, but I should be fine, especially because I killed Cerebrate off the top again. In fact, I have my entire deck in my hand. Alright, so I take her down to 1 health. And I believe that whatever she has, my little card flick guarantees the kill. Yep, there you go. Alright, so it'd be nice to get an actual usable item. Alfamiliar, I think, is very solid. This I don't want to rely on blocking, and that would be a catastrophe. Actually, would it? It's not a catastrophe, but this is better. The blocking is what I really like. Okay, so I'm going here. I don't need to fight anymore. I'm very confident. I will make it here with 1 turn to spare. I lost a turn due to the cave troll not letting me explore, and I lost a turn going backwards because this game is still a little bit unfinished. Probably didn't need to fight this genie, but if I get some body armor, just even like a thing that gives like 1 health, like that's just going to be good enough. Alright, we're going to Cerebrate, so I get 3 total cards and lose 1. That's totally fine. It's a fine trade. Blinding Light gives me some extra, but I honestly have enough of a health advantage versus this guy. I don't mind just trading 3 for 3. We're going to block that Black Strike and deal 3 damage. So Holy 4, you can see, is a pretty spectacular ending card. Actually, I don't have Card Storm here, so we're going to just have to go the slow way here. Alright, Card Flick doesn't kill it. This does not quite kill it. Oh, Card Storm. It's right there. Yeah, that'll do. That will definitely do. So, can I have some armor? Ah, it's exactly what I wanted. And of course it has the Arcane, which is totally useless. Tenacious is great, but here I think those cards are so good, I'd rather just get the extra health than Tenacious in exchange for 2 good cards. Alright, so probably that was wrong of me to take this. But it did get me Holy 2, which ended up being quite useful. Actually, I have 2 things that both have the Wise trait. It does not stack, so really kind of inefficient item stuff, but the Cartomancer is good enough that it doesn't matter. Now, this is just 10 health and Fury. Shouldn't be a problem. I'm not that concerned about Fury. I'm going to save my blocks for more significant attacks. Alright, like this one. Ooh, boy. Yeah, let's do that. That seems good. So now he's furious, but I have so much health it doesn't matter. Also, he has like no physical attacks. That's kind of weird. Alright, we'll just block that and get 2 health. Seems fine. Okay, let's Cerebrate. Although I really could just play anything I wanted to at this point and win. Going for the Card Storm victory. Why does this thing have Fury if, like, all of its attacks are magical? That's kind of strange. I don't pick up the gem. I get a pointless level up. And another 1,000 gold. Alright, well, this is a good stopping point. So in the next video, we're going to go down to the new area. And I'll show off the Troubadour. If I can have enough money... Alright, I think this is actually the final mission of the game. So after we beat this second quest, the game will be over. And I won't be able to show off any other classes. So we'll do the Troubadour just to see what it's all about. And then that'll be that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.